It would have been an immense joy to see his smile and presence. But life is a mystery. I am deeply saddened by his absence, the empty chair in the cathedral. Nasangosi Shibon, Yaka Jingbung Donron, Jongu Archbishop Jala, Kasuki John U Katri. What a great loss to the Northeast and the whole of India. He has gone to celebrate the eternal liturgy. Our life is always a call to believe in faith. We believe in the communion of saints. I strongly believe Archbishop Jala's spirit hovers over this function. He will never forget his flock. Today you have in the cedar in heaven. He will be overjoyed to see this function from heaven. Bishop Jala, pray for your people. I am told that the Khasis are the first tribe among the many in the northeast that God chose to share the gift of the Catholic faith. Like the Israelites, you are the people who have been especially chosen. You have been blessed with such a privilege. A day like today, we can certainly see how wholeheartedly you responded to the Lord with your yes and lived this faith so intensely. Following your example, many lives embrace Christianity. You are all great apostles. Apostles not through us, but through your witnesses. May the Lord bless you hundredfold. Today we gathered here for celebration of Eucharist. This is my very first visit in my life here, this part of India. I have heard so much about the Northeast Church in India. I've been inspired by the narrated by Archbishop Jala and also Archbishop Thomas about your deep faith and the church. I heard about Khasis' love for Christ's message. Nalayosa Japan Jompi Tihasi Pas Kaching Yaika Kubo Jesus Christ, if my pronunciation is all right. Yours is a vibrant church. It is so energizing to me to be with you. I am looking forward to the Eucharistic procession also this afternoon. Today's message is the life of your beloved Archbishop. All of you know his love for quality liturgy, his love for Eucharistic celebration. He always lived by the Vatican II theology. Eucharist is the source and summit of our spiritual life. In celebrating of this mystery, he experienced the living, loving, and liberating God. We have gathered here to continue his devotion to Eucharist. Eucharist is the center of our life, and the demands of Eucharist are to be evangelizers and missionaries of the word. Northeastern Church is an evangelizing and missionary church. You have sent missionaries to various parts of the world. Eucharist comes to us as the real presence of a second person of a Trinity. God makes his tent among and live among us in the form of the eternal sacrament of Eucharist. In the Mass and in the adoration of the Blessed Sacrament, we celebrate Christ's presence among us. His assurance that I will be with you always. Ngane yaitun ringkat batpi barabo becomes a reality in the Eucharist. Eucharist is the celebration of the sacredness of the bread. We also come to celebrate our own sacredness because Bible says that we are created in God's image. We are the temple of the Holy Spirit. We are the Emmanuel. God dwells in us. Eucharist is a revolutionary symbol used by Jesus Christ. Christ spent his time in fellowship with sinners and tax collectors. The meal in the Jewish society is a tool to assert the fragmentation of the society as the rich and the poor, the Pharisees and publicans. Jesus will use this meal to initiate